Friday, the day after Thanksgiving.
Yep, the day after Thanksgiving.
What y'all have for Thanksgiving?
Um, there wasn't no chitlins, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Ew.
We had beans, greens, tomatoes,
On that note, see, Mike will always bring the joke out. I'm still a little sluggish. I had a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
Stuff like a turkey. Stuff like a pumpkin.
Stuff like a pumpkin.
No, not like a pumpkin. I had a lot of stuff going on.
Hey.
So today's topic, I'm gonna just jump straight into it. I am a reality TV person. I love to watch reality TV.
Really?
I do. I learn a lot from them, what not to do. So I was actually watching, I want to say it's Love and Hip Hop. I may be wrong, so you listeners out there, correct me if I am. We have Moniece and Little Fizz from B2K, which is now dating April Jones, which is Omarion's ex-girlfriend and baby mama.
Okay.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay,
And
thank you.
Pronounced it perfect.
Oh, thank you. So the topic of the day is it okay to involve your new partner in the drama between your baby mother or baby father? And the reason why I asked that is because Monique says whenever she has a conversation with Little Fizz that he plays her on the speakerphone so April can hear what they're talking about. And then all the text messages that she sends, she also gets to see them, and vice versa. She does the same thing when it relates to Omarion. So I wanted to know, do you feel like it is okay for you to allow your partner to interject in any conversation that you and your baby father, or excuse me, the child, I don't like to say baby father, but we'll go baby father and baby mother. Do you guys feel like that's okay for you to do?
For the child's father.
Yeah, or the mother, whichever.
To put him on speakerphone?
Speakerphone or even anything you guys talk about, do you feel like that person is allowed to be involved in the conversation?
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course.
Okay.
Depending if you're dealing with a black woman or what kind of woman you're dealing
Why
with.
you have
Why
to
you
bring
gotta say
color
it to
in
the
there?
black woman?
Discriminated.
Why did you have to say that?
Just dealing with black women is hard.
Dealing with all
What
women
does
is
have-
hard.
Nah, dealing with black women is hard.
And dealing with every race of
Nah.
woman.
We're just straightforward.
Dealing with black women is kind of hard.
So dealing with a Spanish woman isn't hard.
No, it's not.
Papi, que me over here before I bleach your cologne.
They be ready to cut you in a minute.
No.
So that's not hard.
Depending on what Hispanic woman we're talking about.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
There's
God.
just all levels to this.
So there's levels to it.
Dominican women are different. Mexican women are different. Puerto Rican women are different. All different nationalities are different. Bahamian women are different.
So-
Haitian women are
So
different.
based
all
on the
women are
race will
different.
determine if you allow that person to be involved in that situation is what you're saying.
For you.
For you.
Yeah, because it lets me know exactly who I'm dealing with. It helps
Why
me
can't the
out.
person let you know exactly who you're dealing
Because
with?
some women don't care. Some women be like, yo, I don't care to hear your conversation with your girl. You here with me. I don't care about that. But you got some girls who, is going to turn the roof up in your room and you be like, oh my God, let me put it on speaker.
But it depends on how the conversation is being held. Now, if you're being sneaky with it, and every time she calls, you going out the door, or you going in the bathroom, or you be like, okay, hold up. Then the person gonna be like, okay, so what y'all talking about that I can't hear? Then it becomes an issue.
See, that's the
Because now
problem.
you're being sneaky with
See,
it.
that's the problem.
That's
every
not a
time,
problem.
because every time you probably got to do, he probably got to go to the bathroom.
Oh
and every
my
time
God.
he got to go do something. So now it's just ironic that it's falling like that. And automatically, as a black woman, there you go again. You're doing something
So
sneaky.
every time that person so happens to call, you must do all these things.
It happens.
You
Things
really be
happen like that.
hating on the black woman.
I don't hate on black. I love the black woman. I love
But
my
why
black
do you
sisters.
feel like
I just know dealing with a lot of black. I
You
just know
give
dealing.
us such a bad rap. So if
No.
there were another race listening to this, they'd be like, yo, I'm not dealing with that race due to this exclusive.
No, not because of me. Listen. I've watched a lot of men who has left this country and gone to other countries, and pretty much because of black women. I know men.
They left the country
That's
because
not
of a
why.
black woman?
That is not-
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know men.
What?
I know men who've gone to the Dominican Republic, has come home, told their girl I'm done, and went there and never came back, and don't speak Spanish, and live there now happily and speaks fluently Spanish and happy. I've watched men go to Australia, come back, say I'm gone. I'm good.
That's-
That them Australian
I know
woman.
That was due
Gum
to
back.
the situation. That wasn't due to the race of the woman. That was due to the situation.
What was the situation?
To make
What was the
yourself
situation?
better.
What if the situation
Nah.
in their relationship?
Every one of them told me it was a problem with a black woman.
Man,
Why you
Listen,
always
man,
in somebody's
listen,
relationship business though?
huh? They always talk to me.
Oh, okay.
They always say, "Yo, what you think, man? Should I leave?" I say, "Stay." They're like, "Nah, I can't do it no more.
All right,
I'm done.
Gandhi.
I'm
Okay,
done."
Gandhi,
You know what I'm saying? Listen. I'm for the black woman, but I know a lot
I
of men.
couldn't tell.
I am for the black woman.
I couldn't
I
tell.
love the black woman. I'm for them. But
You know
the
what?
problem
It doesn't
is,
sound like you
is
are.
that I
Right
know
now.
a lot of black men have a lot of problems with black women, and a lot of them leave.
But it's because of the way you guys-
So to answer Pumpkin question, when I turn on the phone, if I'm on the
Please
phone,
answer the
if
question.
she is a black woman, I will let her listen to my conversation.
So you would let her listen? Okay.
She got to listen to my conversation.
Because
She's
she's a
gonna
black
act up.
woman.
Because she's a black woman, she's gonna act up.
I never heard that.
You never heard that? Oh,
So
man.
now the idea is the reason why most people would say no is because depending on what that individual says when that conversation is on speaker or through text message, it causes turmoil in the household for the new relationship.
Yes.
Because the idea is if that's my man and my baby daddy just treat me a certain way or being disrespectful, my man is going to step in to have my back. And then now we have conflict. So that's one of the reasons why most individuals say they will not put the phone on speaker or allow that individual to be involved in that conversation. Now, do you agree on that?
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So it has nothing. See, that had nothing to do with being black at all. It was
I
just
agree with
about
that.
trying to keep conflict down. So why couldn't we go that route instead of just saying
Yeah,
black
but,
women?
but the thing about it is, what is going to be said on the phone for a conflict going to be said?
For-
It depends on how the person acts.
Yeah, but it depends on how the person acts due to the situation. So you might be in a situation where you left your baby's father, or vice versa, where you left your baby's mother, and they're bitter about the situation, and you moved on to a new situation. So now every time that you get on the phone, it's a problem, and they're making bigger problems out of what there's nothing. So if they want to be, oh, I need to see my baby, or I want to talk to my baby. Okay, talk to your baby. It's not that deep. Just talk. But somehow the conversation goes to you guys. But you was talking about the baby. So that's what we're going to just put it on speakerphone and let the child do what the child does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have nothing to talk about.
But we're putting on speakerphone so our significant other can feel comfortable that you are having a conversation. But at the same time,
You have
if I
to be careful.
if I agree and say, no, I'm not going to let you listen to the conversation because it might start an argument, I am doing that because apparently I know where my baby mother is going with our conversation, and I don't want it for her to be upset.
You know that could not be what the situation is. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. The situation could be where you have that parent that loves to bad mouth the other parent, and so you just keep that phone on speakerphone just in case you start talking about that other parent a certain way that you don't want your child to be in for part of that conflict. So you just can hang up the phone politely, because there's no need to father bash. There's no need to mother bash. That's not the baby's business. That's your business. So that's a conversation that you two need to have, not all with the baby. So if you're calling to speak to your child, but don't bat mouth the other person. I've seen parents do that.
I agree.
While you're like with your girlfriend's drinking wine, she's like, oh, I can't stand him. But she didn't say anything to me about the child. She was talking, we're talking one-on-one drinking wine. He ends up calling, but he's talking about the mother on the phone to the child. And I'm like, who does that?
That's what I'm talking about.
That makes no sense. That's a baby. That baby should not be in that conversation while you're bad-mouthing the mother.
What is bad mouthing? What kind of bad
You calling her all kind of names. Your mother stupid. Your mother this. Your mother ain't got no sense. Why? That makes no sense. If you have a problem with that mother, you need to talk to that mom. You don't need to do that to the child. And I think that's why mothers or fathers implement that speakerphone, because you have a bitter person on the other side.
Or try to make the child choose sides. That's another thing.
Yeah,
too.
and that makes no sense. Like, we're adults. We didn't bring a child into this world to go back and forth with each other. At one point in time, we did love each other, or there was some attraction where we cared about each other to do this.
So what I'm gathering from what you're
Yes.
saying is that you guys will put the speakerphone if you feel that the father is bashing the mother.
Not necessarily bashing, but if
Or
it's-
saying something out of the ordinary. But then, if the person, okay, have y'all ever been, I'm not saying you guys, I'm asking. Some women might be in a situation where they're saying, hey, I'm going to put this on the speakerphone, but then you'd be like, nah. But your spouse might get upset because he might say something to the sly like, yo, what up, when you going to let me hit that again? And then you be like, huh?
Well, first of
They
all,
be like, wait, let me hit that again. So now you gotta
gotta
be smart. No, it's not that, because even though you don't have the understanding, he still might throw that in there. When you gonna let me hit it again? When you gonna let me? And you be like, oh, so you're not even gonna put him on speaker because you be like, yo, you are a wild card. I can't trust you.
Yeah,
and how I'm gonna tell my new man? How am I gonna tell my new man to understand that? I got one baby
He got
mother.
one.
Yeah, but I understand situations, so I understand how things can go. And
So would you say something like that, hypothetically, if that was a situation with you, if you guys, God forbid, would split up or whatever, and then you call her, would you say that when you gonna let me hit again?
of course,
You would say that.
with no
Knowing
problem.
that you're in a new relationship.
Of course
with
I
someone
would.
else, You would still say
Of course
that
I
to
would say that.
person.
And you're in a new
And you're okay
relationship.
And of course I would say that.
Why would you?
I would say it as a joke or whatever, but I'll be saying that. I know me. I'd be like, what's up? How you doing? How's everything? How's the child? I'm like, let me go get that again.
Knowing that she doesn't want to deal with you. on
Yeah,
that,
I'll say
you
it
would
because
still
it
say
might be a moment when she said, where you at right now? Let's go.
You're so trifling.
Oh my God.
Well, Monique
so
told her
trifling.
friends if she wanted to
And
have
you know
another
you
baby.
Where you at right now?
Right?
How that's trifling?
Low key still.
How that's trifling?
Why would you
That's
even
trying.
do that?
That's us doing that.
That's trifling. You know why
That's
that's trifling?
trifling?
Because you're in a relationship and you're with somebody else.
And you're
so
just
why would
joking
you do
about it. But if you,
Joking.
if
That's
you're
not
joking
what
about
joking when
that's
you're in a
But then you must-
relationship.
your man never says that to you. Your ex,
Never.
your ex never threw that on. Said it.
No.
Never.
No.
Never said, yo.
This
We're
is
gonna
so
be hit again.
scary.
We're not,
Relationships
we're
and
not,
baby daddies
we're
and
not
all that.
entertaining that from the jump.
So what
you
you
already
doing?
know it's nothing. We're no longer together. We have a child together. We
What
must
does not?
coexist.
What does that mean? You're not together.
each
You're
other.
trying to say he would never say that?
No, I'm saying we still have to coexist
There's
with
boundaries.
each other.
That's boundaries?
You know I'm in a
Where you crossing
relationship.
them?
You know there's certain things you cannot say or do when I'm in a relationship, and you must respect that.
Well, let me tell y'all something. Don't ever put your man on speakerphone. None of y'all that y'all don't talk to anymore. Because one day in his one day moment, I can't know when, he might try just to say, you know what, today might be my lucky day. And he might say, hey, when you gonna be hit that? And you're gonna be caught off guard when he said that, because even though you know y'all not like that, he's gonna try it. You don't know what he took, what he was on his mind, how he felt, what lottery number went box was straight for him on that day. He like, you know what, my luck is good. Let me try. Asia, what's up?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when you don't know who you're dating and you have a child with that person. That's what that means. Just be
You don't
careful
know-
who you date.
You don't know who you have a child with. What does that mean?
That means you need
Just the
to
same.
know your person.
So you know your man will never, your ex, your
My
babe
ex
would never do
first of
that.
all, let's clear that
Your
up.
ex would never do that.
No.
Guaranteeing your life.
Yes.
You put your life on that.
Yes.
He will never on the phone one day and say,
No,
hey,
no
what's up?
longer. Before we.
Why? Why did
We're
you-
no longer together.
So what that mean? I no longer together.
He has somebody.
You think he will never in your life?
I don't think so.
No, thank
You're
you.
the worst off the
Never?
You know, because
You're the worst, yo. You would get
So,
Yo.
you gotta be
Yo.
careful what you say. You gotta tread lightly on these topics.
Who?
You be doing
Yeah,
a little.
yeah,
I'm not
left. You
I'm going
left.
left.
Yo.
How do I go left?
How you got to that?
I got left.
That had nothing.
Y'all making a statement about opening the phone and having people listen to the phone, your spouse.
Involving the individual.
I'm letting you guys understand that there's different opportunities. You might say, you know what, nothing's going to happen with me. I can open up my phone. How can you guarantee that that man will never come out his mouth and say, let me hit that?
I've been doing it for 6 years and I never had that problem.
Well, the 7th year might be the year. Ding, 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 ding,
I've been
ding.
doing it for
No.
6 years.
Okay.
She's 7, so for the
Okay.
first couple of years,
Okay.
it was a little weird in talking. So that's
Okay.
when I had to do the
Okay.
translating. Now
Okay.
she's perfectly fine with picking up the phone herself.
Yeah,
and
but you
having
guys
a
don't communicate. You guys don't communicate at all.
We talk like if he's want to talk about grades, we want to talk
Okay.
about school uniforms,
That's
Christmas.
So when he talks
stuff
about
like
grades,
that.
okay, so when he talks about grades and nothing like that, you don't think he might slide something in like, you know
No,
what?
we ain't sliding
No.
in
You know
there.
what
We
I'm
having
saying?
a straight conversation.
I like when I used to hit that and he used to be an A+ student with
But
me.
you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
That causes a lot of problems. I had a girlfriend of mine that, you know, she let her boyfriend at the time and her, I guess, baby daddy was having a conversation. And baby daddy was cursing her out, and the boyfriend heard it. He snatched the phone and went clean off on dude, and I mean like cussed him out. So that next time they see each other, they ready to fight. So you got to be careful on, like Asia said, you got to know who you dealing with. But then the man is not gonna let you disrespect his girl either. If we having a conversation
If
about my
that's a
child,
man, he's not gonna allow that.
But most men gonna say, hey, your man's home. Most men gonna say your man is home.
No, you would
no,
say.
No,
you would
most
say
men-
that.
50% of the men gonna say
No,
your man home.
just you.
No, not
You
me.
and your 50%
No,
of dogs.
No,
would say
50% of dogs. They're gonna say say, is your man home?
The ones that
And you're either gonna say yes or no.
Nah.
And then they're gonna get into the conversation. How's everything? How's the kid doing?
No, so that's your friends that moved to Australia.
Is your man? And they're loving it. And they're loving it.
Of course they are. They living their life.
They living their life.
The lady over there never seen no man from America. They foreign. They trying to, you know what I mean? That's what it is. We do. We trying to get these papers.
The women over there was taught how to deal with their man.
Fiance.
How to deal with their man.
90-day
Exactly.
They were known how to deal with their man.
That's not what it is. You are Americanized. You come in there, and these people see opportunity. That's what it is. Let's
They ain't come to America yet.
They ain't come to
America
They
yet.
coming though.
They coming.
They coming. But they having fun. They having fun.
And watch she change.
Hey.
Just like that American.
Yeah.
What?
And he's already schooled them. They already schooled them. Listen.
That's what
do not get Americanized, please.
That's what you think.
That's the first thing they say.
No.
Do not get Americanized,
That's what
please.
you think.
Don't
So
come
Mango, what would you think? You don't have any kids, but would you allow your significant other partner to be involved in that conversation? And you don't have a baby father.
Even the camera lady knows. The camera woman knows.
If you were
Even she knows.
If you were in that situation, what would you allow that person to be part of that conversation or not?
If the conversation me in my boo thing with my baby daddy.
Yeah.
You talking to somebody who, like, when I had moved out of my apartment, I had my old dude and my new dude move my couch. So.
And they act like what? They were cousins?
This
This is my cousin.
Okay. My cousin, but I don't know. This is so scary. I don't want to talk about this and put this in the universe. So to my future baby daddy, you got a problem with me? What's up? I mean, you can take the kid for a whole summer, okay? So I don't know. But to say to that, I want everything to be open
And transparent.
Yeah. So is that a good answer?
That's a great answer.
Scary.
But it's scary
Little Mango
because you're
coming soon,
taking a
2021.
chance. You're taking a chance.
2025.
You're taking a chance with that dude or that female to not say something sly. So you got to know what you're doing.
Hey, it's Friday night. I felt like popping this thing.
Popping the thing. Now you scared?
Yeah, I like the bear skins, but sometimes in the winter time. But yeah, now I gotta do Bill birth control now. That's scary.
It's not scary.
2021 Mango.
I'm more scared of the baby daddy than the baby. Y'all know I love babies. I love y'all kids and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I gotta build a baby daddy.
Like Asia always say, know your partner. You gotta learn.
I want a surrogate, so I ain't
Nobody's gonna know their partner. I hate that phrase.
Right, a person would never know a person.
Never
100%.
know.
But you gotta know what you're getting into.
You gotta know what you're getting into. You gotta know if they got nasty ways. Like what's their extreme of nasty that they could go to.
And you can see that.
You could see that. You could see that 6 months into a relationship that if something pop off, they got some nasty ways.
Exactly.
And you can know if they have a genuine heart also in 6
But
months. You gotta know who you dealing with.
Most babies are produced from people that's not in a relationship.
That's true.
Exactly.
That is true. Like they really don't know each other.
So hold up, in all the relationship times, you guys never got a call off a drunken man that you've been with and say, "Listen, I love you, I miss you, I apologize for everything I've done," or anything on any time.
I've got I got it one time, but that's
your
my
man,
most current relationship.
Your artists that you love have a whole song about it. So you're trying to tell me?
I've done them. I said the exact same words that he said, and I make those calls.
Yeah.
Oh,
listen, I verbatimly said exactly what he said in the song and made a phone call.
No, I've had that,
and it worked.
But I wasn't in a Well, that was with my most current relationship that I'm no longer in. That person called and said that drunken state, and the next morning I was like, "Yo, did you realize that you just called me with the foolishness?"
So imagine your man was there, and you put it on speaker to show him that you got nothing to go in this person, and
First
they heard
and
that.
foremost,
I wasn't in a relationship.
I'm not in a
Say
relationship.
But I'm just saying.
Not in a relationship.
I'm just giving an example.
Don't get that example.
Hold on,
You can't, because there's boundaries. We're gonna set it up
Pumkin said
straight.
my most recent relationship. What year
Yes.
this was?
This
2018,
this year,
86.
February 2019.
Shut up.
Oh,
That's when
yeah.
I was born.
Oh.
Shut up.
It'll be almost a year.
A year ago? Okay.
It'll be almost a year. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we didn't know that she was in a relationship.
Yes, you guys did.
Yeah.
Oh, with the flowers?
Yes, you
Asian
did.
now.
No, the flowers was after.
I didn't know. I knew.
The flowers were after.
The electrician.
The colorful flowers.
The man who sparked her up every night.
Hey.
Hey.
Actually, I'm not gonna tell my business on this thing right here. I'm gonna be quiet, just like the rest of y'all be.
Is that the baby daddy call?
That's the lingo. That's the lingo right there.
I know.
Like, okay.
Don't do us like that. You Enjoy, everybody. It's Friday. We about to get turned up. We're gonna stay tuned for the next music segment with Asia Major and our girl Maddie Mook. We're gonna mix with DJ P the Vibe Setup.
Woo! P the Vibe Setup.